promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Played out wide. Looks to the other side.
Good switch that.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, I suspect would be a key factor, Peter, sitting deep in midfield, which gives him a great view of the landscape all around him, and he can spray balls all around the pitch and really get his team moving forward with momentum.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Camera. Over to the right flank. Quick look, then plays it in. It's a goal kick. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Orban, Kivior. That's Ruben Neves. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And that should get the job done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Back where it came from. And he's quick to return it. Lopez. João Felix.
Lovely bit of skill. There's the shot!
Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Frimpong. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a superb rearguard action. João Felix. Now it's Under. He can run onto that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Knocks it into space. Big chance! Off the post! And he thumps it clear. Ouattara. Kivior. Pass somewhat off target. It's run loose here. João Felix with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Danny Vivian. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ouattara, driven in.
And the ball is out of play.
Ruben Neves. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lopez. Celik. Lopez. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. Shoots! There it is! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Nicely worked. So, and the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Inter Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we get things going again.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Frimpong crosses it in. Bernardo Silva. Lukaku. To Ruben Neves. Ouattara. Christian. Oh, good line! They've got to be quick to recover this. Bernardo Silva.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Joao Felix. And it's Celik. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. And it's turned away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Camera. Ouattara. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Under. So what can they make of this? Always onto this. Orban makes the interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Borja Mayoral, can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19.
So the manager can make a
Numero
change
21.
for the first time in the game
Lasciano in
here.
campo per il numero 13. Il numero 23.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Nice control. And it's Ruben Neves. Shapes to shoot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Bernardo Silva. And he's cut it out. Morris ended up in no man's land. Good take, and is he in? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camara. Kamara. And he shoots! Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he is dashing away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's picked his way through. Space for him to turn and look. Impressive jump! Danny Vivian can get it clear. Well, they could break here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Bernardo Silva. Camara. And it's Ruben Neves. Inter Milan really will have to throw everything at this now. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lopez. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one.
Numero 14, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 44. Cambio di giocatori.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Spinazzola gets across to intercept that. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Burkhardt. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Frimpong tries to play it through. So no flag here. Well, we see. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.